Anyway, here we are. We have Dad's Ring, we have Panic Button, which I want to get rid of immediately. And we have the Golden Razor, which notably gives us 5 cents to start with, which is nice. Golden Razor lets us press spacebar to temporarily increase our damage. Temporarily, in this case, being for the duration of the room. But unlike the regular Razor, which takes health, this one takes points. Which I feel like is pretty obvious, but, you know. That being said, the build is kind of meh, I gotta say. The only, like, redeeming thing here is Dad's Ring, which is actually really strong when your damage is garbage, because it protects you from most enemies that try to charge at you, so that's nice. I'm totally gonna have to go through that big room to get the item room, am I? Hey everyone, I just wanted to extend a warm welcome to new channel members, Straselic. I'm sorry, that's not how I pronounce that, but you know who you are. Ingmar F and Mateus T. Thank you so much for becoming a channel member. I hope you enjoyed our first of the monthly channel member exclusive uploads, and I hope you enjoyed this video as well. Okay, I don't know what TF kind of champion that was, but it was terrifying. All right, yeah, my item room is totally locked behind that big room. Golden Razor, money, a gold ring, and fancy hair. We posh now. Actually themed run. Accidental themed run, in fact. How did I miss that? Wow, that's probs, that's pathetic. Come on, man. You can do better than that. Devil card. Okay, depending on what that big room is, I might use it in the big room. But I really would like to use it against the boss. But yeah, once again, it depends on the kind of big room. No, this one's easy. A bit annoying, but easy. Yeah, this guy literally just can't hit me. Like these chasing dudes, and because regular enemies have 0 cooldown on status effects, they legitimately cannot touch me. Now, I do need to be careful as to not get farted into a fire. How funny would it be? I just thought of this. How funny would it be if these fat dudes actually exploded if they farted in the close vicinity to a fire? You know? Light up the farts. I think that'd be funny. Anyway, I'm glad the wheel actually barely missed Lamb and Hush here, which I'm glad that this hasn't turned into a what's it called, a timed run, because that could be dirty. Man, I want that. I actually want Infestation too. Able. Alright, 1 out of 3 conjoined and a bit of extra damage. Able is not a very exciting amount of damage. But he's gonna do stuff once in a while. It's the Duke of Fly. You know what? I'm gonna save that devil card. I do not need a devil card for the Duke of Flies. Even if it's Champion Duke. Okay, Abel has actually already done some stuff. Maybe I should use the thing. Nah, I shouldn't use the thing. It's Duke of Flies. Come on, man. Okay, hold up. Change of strategy. Change of strategy. We're going to abuse the spawn limit. There we go. Is that a good idea? Honestly, not sure. The problem here is actually Abel destroying the flies. Thank you, Dad's ring. Appreciate it. Come on. All right, all right, all right, all right. All right, crackjacks for a bit of HP. That makes me feel good. +4 luck towards luck-based tier effects doesn't do anything right now, but it might down the road. I notably never found a bomb on this floor, but I think I am willing to pay a key to try and find one in here, which I didn't. That's sad. All right, let's go. I've noticed people don't really like magic fingers, which is weird to me. It's just very niche because most of the time you want to do other stuff with your money. And then in the late game, a lot of the time you're so strong that you don't need it anymore. It's not a bad item. I mean, global room damage, you know how much of a fan I am of the Sharp Straw, right? Although Sharp Straw is definitely in a league of its own. Like, that item is actually insane. And I think a lot of people are underestimating it. But anything that does percentage damage is pretty much broken in any context of video game. Like, Mulligan. Oh man, imagine if I had gotten the infestation. Oh, that would have been huge. I mean, Mulligan is huge already. Mulligan notably not a luck-based tier effect. Mulligan is just a flat 1 in 6. So the teardrop charm does not do anything here. But that doesn't stop Mulligan from being pretty great. Okay, if that spider could actually come out of there. Or at least stop pooping other spiders so I could get back there. There we go. Please die! Please! And it ran away. Actually, can I use Abel to get this guy? Oh, heck yeah. Abel. Good job, Abel. Yes. Dang it. Nice. Ooh. Do I have shop money? I do. I kind of hate going 2 out of 3 conjoined here so early, but I also really like Buddy in a Box. Like, that's just a great item, so I'll go for it. I got a Vaporeon in TCG Pocket. Nice. Did you know in terms of... okay. Finish the boss? Nah. I can't do that to you all. Ooh, Dad's ring. Thank you. Appreciate it. Oh, God. All right. Nope. Thought I'd never have to hear that again. You can't escape it. I'll use that, even though it's probably not. It's definitely not necessary. It's a Blighted Odin, but I also don't want to hold on to that card and then drop it because I find the world or something like that. Okay, there's a range up. There's a Devil Deal that I'm not particularly keen on going into. Am I more keen now that I have that? Yeah, I'll peep inside. Okay. So my reasoning for peep him now here is that I'm gonna get 1 more heart, right? So even if I don't buy anything in here, which I won't because I can't. Even if I don't buy anything in here, I'm gonna get the health up. So if the next one is a Devil Deal, it's not that big of a deal because I definitely will have the HP to spend in here. So I think that makes sense. Okay, and I think we're done on this floor. I don't see what else I would be doing. I'm definitely not gonna use my last key to peek inside that old path room. Lipstick can drop any kind of heart. The lipstick can do whatever it wants. I don't want to open that chest. I also kind of want to get the virus, so please, yes. Do it. I believe in you, Lust. Nope. Not touching that. No, I'm boring. That's okay. I like to be boring. I'm German. It's on brand. Arafont. Heck yeah. And I'll clear it. What are the odds I'm not going to find a single key on the entire flip? Okay. Not the kind of key I was talking about. But maybe we can find Pandora's box on this floor, huh? And then somehow also be able to buy it. The question is, do I take that with me? Because Teardrop Locket right now doesn't do anything, and there's a good chance it won't. And just getting the combo is kind of hype, so I think I just talked myself into it. Okay, get both of these dudes into the same half of the room. Key equals found. I mean, I guess. Fat bats. No, fat bat. Oh, easy. Okay, we need some DPS. I feel like the majority of our DPS right now comes from Abel and Buddy in a Box. And I also feel like I just watched that come at me. And I also feel like that's not a great state to be in. That's nice. Sweet. Stars. Okay, well that actually solves the key problem. In a pretty elegant way. Ah. That also solves the key problem in a more straightforward way. I think it's pretty obvious at this point that the mulligan is putting in some good work, especially because the mulligan is also affected by our familiars. So every time a familiar hits, there's also a 1 in 6 chance to spawn a blue fly. Still haven't learned to be more specific. Honestly, probably never will. I think I'm saving that stars card for another time. Because I don't really fancy going to the store right now. Actually, I may clear more of the floor and then make a more informed choice. This is totally the secret room, right? Yeah, absolutely. I can never say no to a secret room full of mushrooms. Even if it's only the 3. I get a card too, which is the devil. Okay, maybe I am using the stars here then. Hello. No. Okay, where does your boy get more money from now? Probably nowhere. Is there ever a time to not want virus? No. I don't think so. Just a good item. I'm old, right? I remember a time when the virus was actually a speed down instead of a speed up. And yes, there were many times where you didn't want to have the virus. Both as a speedrunner and as a streaker. Because dropping your speed for something you don't really want to proc anyway usually doesn't go well, you know? Hermit question mark. Hold up, that's gonna solve my money issue. Hold up. We're gonna have to do some juggling here of the items. But that's okay. Grab that. Put it in here. We don't want to sell the blue key. I mean, I do, but I also want the hype. There's a devil card. I don't really want to... Do I want to sell that? Probably not. I'm going to go in here. I'm definitely going to get enough money. Mom's key. I don't think I can say no to that. Glowing shroom seems a lot more profitable if you also eat random pills. I actually should move everything in here. Because there's that red heart I can't move. Bit annoying. So now I gotta move everything down there. Actually, it's a pill and a trinket. I can just move both of these at once, so it's fine. Oh man. All of that just for a few coins, but who knows what they're gonna be good for. Ooh. Okay, you come with me if you want to live. Yeah, I think I'm keeping the devil card. There could easily be red maw behind that door. And I don't want to fight that without a devil card. And this should be plenty of coins, honestly. Okay. I don't have a bomb to look for the super secret room with, and I'm actually really glad about that, because imagine if it's a room that has all the hearts and then I need to move everything there. Booyah! That's a good amount of money. That's such a good amount of money that I'm actually going to buy Mom's Key. Can this thing spawn a sticky nickel? I don't actually know. I don't think it can, because it always spawns single cents. But I don't know. I don't think I've ever seen it spawn a sticky nickel. Okay, we spent a lot of time on this floor. I hope it was worth it. Hey Casper. Hey Peep. I'm absolutely using this. This boss sucks. Especially once he starts plopping out his eyeballs. That's like... Oops. That's when Peep really starts sucking. Nice. Good fight. Angel room. Matchbook to blow up the angel if I want to for some reason. Breath of life. That's actually somewhat usable with Dad's ring, isn't it? I mean, I don't know. I'm not going to use the golden razor, so I might as well. Okay, let's go. Okay, boss challenge room. First room. Good lord. It's actually a prime example of a run that wants to kill Edmund first. But, yeah, that's not easy to do. Maybe I should have tried to Breath of Life him. I don't know. We don't really want the left hand, right? Because we just picked up Mom's Key. And we don't have a single guppy piece. God, I hate buttons. Spawn of Satan. Yeah, our buddy does have Holy Light, which is great. Like, that's a fantastic... Oh! Hi. All right, I could use Holy Light to get a free curse room. Or at least attempt to get a free curse room. I forgot about that. Tier 4 trinket. Tier 4 trinket indeed. Spawn of Satan. Although at this point I wouldn't be surprised. Oh. At this point I wouldn't be surprised if it spawned Satan on me at some point too. Like those late game buttons, I've actually seen them spawn Isaac, the boss fight, right? So it's not unthinkable to get Satan out of there too. What? Oh boy. Dude, Mom's Key about to be feasting. Feasting! Heck yeah. Oh, come on, man. It's just that's not okay, game. That is not okay. There you go. Hey, mom's key, putting in the work. Oh, brother. Big fan of that one, especially with mom's key. Oh. I kind of want the voodoo head too, but I also don't want to go too low on coins here. And like, curse rooms don't seem that great here. Really not sure how I'm supposed to use that breath of life here. like surely I could try, but right now my damage is still sufficient. And I hope I do get a little bit more before depths. Because remember, once we go to the next floor, the Holy Light buddy is also going to go away. Okay, that's actually a pretty huge secret room placement because it saves the key. Yeah, you know what? Whee! Ooh. Can never say no to this room, similar to the secret room with the, what's it, 20 mushrooms. I just can't resist it. Just how it is. Okay, sure. Oh boy. My buddy. And he's dead. But somehow still hit me. Alright, Devil Deal, Blood Clot is actually nice. That's some flat damage. And that is my shadow. Which is actually not bad. So let's take it. It's not as great, but ever since it got buffed, it's definitely usable. Alright, Curse of the Blind. This is just such a classic lamb run, isn't it? Oh, good lord! Haha, you can't hit me, sucker. Alright, so as you can see, enemies are starting to have like way less HP. Way more HP than I can deal in a reasonable amount of time. So this is gonna get real dirty real quick if I don't find some solid deeps. Also, the fact that I'm getting slowed down to a crawl here would be a real problem if I didn't know how to jump. Alright, cool. My buddy Indiana Jones? Could be. What? I thought I had a shield. Probs is addicted to shrooms. Only in the crying baby game, TM. Oh, dude, I'm so good at this game. Dude! Actual god gamer. Wow. Be humbled. I'm actually surprised I managed to pull that off, but maybe the game actually helps you out there a bit to not jump into the spikes. Oh, good god. Battery champion. It would be great if I had, you know, an item that would appreciate a bunch of batteries dropping. And then also if those batteries dropped. Bro, why me? I'm in depths here with the worst build in history, and you decide to spawn a room full of champions on me, game. Thank you. Appreciate it. Okay, well, we do get a lot of batteries. God, this guy has so much HP. These battery champions are just a nightmare. How much HP do you have, sir? Oh my lord. Is someone still alive? Really? Oh. Okay, well, we do have a lot of batteries. If I could get a use item that actually wants to take advantage of them, that'd be great. Alright, we just stay in this quarter of the room. I think that's pretty apparent. Oh god. Okay, I don't want that. There's like a brief window there where I could have used the explodey guy to blow up 2 dudes. But I didn't use the window, so shame on me. Alright. Rib of Greed makes it so greed does not spawn on the stores. The problem is I don't want to take that with me, and I'm pretty sure that only works if you come into the floor holding it. Hold up, EID should say so. Oh, I shouldn't have picked that up, but that's okay. No, I think it actually works for this floor. I don't know, we'll just make sure. Really? That's shameful. I always make fun of Reddit for that room because they all hate it. And it's actually not that difficult, but then I get it myself. Actually embarrassing. That's a good item. $0.22. I'm tempted. Marrow! I mean, that's not terrible. Oh, huge buy. Huge buy. All right, this run did get a lot better. We picked up a lot of utility here. But in terms of raw DPS, we're still a bit lackluster. Although the 120 volt definitely helps. I will say that. The 120 volt is definitely a step in the right direction. That is, by the way, not the title of the stream, but thanks for trying, Problematic Bot. Pick up the sigil. No, we want to find the secret room first, because Rib of Greed prevents greed from spawning there too. And then we pick up the sigil. Okay. Now we just gotta find the secret room. Wait. Ah, I think I see. Oh, hold up, I'm seeing another one. Here? Nice. We love to see it. That's ring 120 wall is actually a pretty solid combo too. I have 15 bombs. I am absolutely gonna take these. Especially with Mom's Key. Yep. That's a sticky nickeler. I do not want the nickel that is of the sticky variety for reasons that I have explained way too often. The short version is I'm old and stubborn. You're welcome. Secret Shop does have another Bone Heart, but I don't really care for that. If anything, like I want to get rid of them, right? And get on Soul Hearts. This service, this is gonna take forever. Actually, it's not, because I have 17 bombs. But it's only not gonna take forever because of the 17 bombs. That's for sure. Oh. Okay, Pentagram is damage, finally. Of course it's Brimstone. I would have actually placed a bet on that when I saw the 2-heart item. Did they make Brimstone... Seriously, real talk. Like, did they make Brimstone more common in Repentance? This is insane. Like... This is run number 7 on this streak. And out of those 7 runs, this is the 5th or 6th that had Brimstone. Like, what is happening? And I'm 2 out of 3. I'm 2 out of 3 on Bookworm as well. No, not Bookworm. What's it called? 2 out of 3 on Conjoin too. Like, that's gonna be so good if I can make that happen. Not that I'm complaining, but I just hope they didn't, like, stealthily make the game easier again. I was really happy with the difficulty of Repentance. Although that would be a very hilarious and one-dimensional way to make the game easier, to just make Brimstone more common. I have a noose flying behind me. That's a bit grim. Okay, finally picking up some tier raids. The run is finally coming together, Twitch chat. Would I bomb a rock to get a nickel? Yes. But if this is like a cleverly veiled attempt at making me look like an idiot for not bombing sticky nickels, then give up on it. Everyone already knows that I'm an idiot in that regard. No need to do so. Mom's bottle of pills. Not great. That's a really sad secret shop. Oh, that's a good card. Okay, well, I mean, I'm gonna touch it for butt knife, I guess. I don't think butt knife is particularly valuable here, but what else am I gonna do with my money? Moon? I might as well. Greed! I have like no use for you unless I decide to go to Hush. Which I can't because it's 31 minutes in. Lucky penny though. I can't steal from the boss rush either. But this should be the super secret, right? Blowing up this guy does give devil chance, right? Okay. And blowing up this guy does give devil chance too, actually. So let's do that and also buy the key. Really is. Can I get the dog food now still? Or the breakfast? Yeah, sure. We'll get another devil deal, right? I can just trade that away. And even if I don't, this is going to be a negative run anyway. So it's not that big of a deal. I do appreciate how you can use Dad's ring to freeze every door individually before it goes on cooldown. That's a lot of freezing. TBQH. Okay, Lambron, so we take this. And Succubus. Good item. Succubus is a good item. Mom is canonically weak to Dad's ring writing notes. I'm sure that was the developer's intention. That's exactly what they were shooting for. Alright, that was a Brimstone being Brimstone moment. Fred! Poor guy. It's always a bad time for Fred when the player enters with infinite range. That being said, this is actually kind of annoying. If it's the horizontal room layout, you can actually just stand on the edge and never have to worry about him hitting you at all. Well, this works. Meat is some damage. Okay, can I route this upcoming floor as well as I did this one just now? Because that was pretty awesome, honestly. Just straight. Just straight to the boss. I should go back for that key. I'm not sure how necessary that is exactly, but... Oh. I don't care about that chest. I do care about these. So what kind of ring are we thinking Dad's ring is? Is it like his wedding ring? Did he leave that behind when he left? What's the lore here, chat? Or is it just a random ring? From his wedding ring. I mean, I would assume so. All right, 120 volt, putting in some work together with the sigil. Seriously, who proved this trinket? I'm sorry, but it's his magic ring he uses to petrify people. Why Dad has those powers or needs those powers is a mystery. But I guess it is, considering I'm using it to petrify people. My shadow! Wow, that was actually sick. I don't even know how I did that. A+. Okay. Lambron, this way. Hey Adam, what if I don't enjoy this game anymore? I mean, it's not unreasonable for a streamer to not enjoy their main game anymore after a few years, right? I do, just for the record, but if I were to not be a baby game enjoyer, did you just not greet me? Which is your right. Don't get me wrong. Just wondering. What if there's people in here that hate watch me and they don't actually like Isaac? They just hate me. Although I would assume a person that actually hate watches me would be a person that actually really loves Isaac and doesn't agree with the way I play the game. Which, you know, I've had those many times. Forced to play Isaac for our enjoyment. I mean, I know of some Dead by Daylight streamers in particular who actually don't particularly enjoy playing their game anymore. And I mean, can you blame them? Can you imagine playing the same video game 8 hours a day for 4 years? What's the Mr. Dolly lore? I don't know. Maggie had a doll? Seems like pretty Good lore. Reasonable. But probs, you don't min-max every floor. Yeah, I also don't pick up sticky nickels, and apparently people thought I was too lazy to do it. That's when I started bombing the sticky nickels without picking them up. When your hobby becomes your job, you start to hate your hobby. You definitely start treating your hobby very differently, I can tell you that. I definitely don't hate playing games for part of my living. But it's also just part of my living, so maybe that's the solution. You need to have a day job. Why bomb sticky nickels when you could bomb keepers? They can drop anything, even a nickel. Well, to be fair, the keepers I bomb to increase my devil chance. Like, sometimes you bomb them to hope for money, but for the most part, you want to increase your devil chance, right? What is my gay job? Okay, I know this was a typo, but that's actually a pretty good one. My day job, I work in a school as what's called an integration helper. Basically, I work with kids that in whatever way, shape or form have trouble integrating into school. Because like our main clients actually are either autistic or have ADHD. But I know a colleague of mine, for example, also accompanies a blind child. You know, stuff like that. Dark Room. Guppy's Tail. That's actually a winner because of Mom's Key. I'm not even gonna look at the other three. I just know it's gonna be good. See, garbage, like mildly okay, and garbage. Easy take. Friendly ball. Nope. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Sigil, save me! Thank you. No. That was actually a sigil moment. All I had to do was blow up the last guy just before the last chest exploded, and I was totally safe. Actual sigil moment. The school system isn't exactly autism friendly. Our entire, like, our entire world isn't particularly autism friendly or ADHD friendly for that matter. Like, if you have anything that results in you perceiving the world differently, people are just gonna tell you to, like, suck it up and, like, not do that. Society, yeah, that's the word I was looking for. I don't know, I just blanked on society. But yeah, I guess that's a fair point. Society isn't really friendly, period. But it's even more rough. You have some sort of pre-existing condition, for sure. Hey, Loki's horns. That's at least fun every once in a while. We haven't really found anything yet that's particularly good. Hey, that's fun. Look at that. Fun acquired. It's delayed fun, mind you. It's fun in 5 minutes from now. But it's still fun. Oops. Oh man, didn't even no hit. Didn't even no hit the lamb. Pathetic. All right, good fight. I can already tell that the boss shield on Lamb is starting to annoy me though. GG.